Welcome to the channel. We outside. Did I say that fall is on its way? Oh, so it's not in the triple digits. There's a breeze, and there's butterflies, and the leaves are turning green, and the sky is blue. It's like the best of both worlds happening right now. So today, I'm going to start this video a little bit differently. Thank you for being here, because this is exactly where you're supposed to be. There will be a message in this video for you if you're here. You will be either or and inspired, uplifted, encouraged. You will feel either or and aligned with whatever messages come out in this video. It's gonna be a great one. I can feel it already. So today's lesson, today's messages, today's I saw something beautiful. It was a beautiful bird. It looked like a blue heron. So today's message is inspired by my play date. My play date with my 3-year-old nephew. So instead of working overtime today, I decided to not work overtime, specifically so I could make sure that I got to have a play date with BB. And I wanted to go in the morning time so it would be cool. So the slides and the playground, the material that they make it out of, when the sun hits it, it gets piping hot. Just crazy to me. And the temperatures here, it could get hot enough to burn your skin if you touch it for too long. But today's not that kind of day. It rained yesterday, so I knew that, and I knew that there would possibly be some dew or some leftover rain. So I brought some towels to at least be able to wipe off the little double slide that he likes to go on. So as soon as I get to his house, he comes to the door, he knocks on the door. So I open it. And he steps out because he's ready to go to the park. He doesn't have his shoes on. He's ready. He's prepared. He's excited. He doesn't care that there's going to be water at the playground. So I tell him anyways, hey BB, there's going to be water at the playground. So I'm bringing these towels to help wipe some of the water away. So he offers to hold the towel, one of the towels. And he holds the towel and we walk. And he's in the phase now where everything is beautiful. So he sees a piece of broken leaf on the sidewalk. And he bends down and he says, "What's that?" And I tell him it's a piece of a broken leaf that the tree has let go. And he touches it, and of course he touches it, it moves, and he says, "That scared me. It's beautiful." So there's fall, the falling away, the leaving behind, the letting go, and how something can be scary and beautiful at the same time. That we can be curious and open-minded and a little afraid, but willing, all at the same time. It can all happen. It can all exist simultaneously. So we arrive at the playground, and the slide is covered in water. So I begin to wipe the slide down, and he's wiping. He's not doing much. He's 3. His little hands can't cover much ground. But he's very much encouraging. And he tells us what a good job we're doing. And he says, "It's clean." And I say, "We did a good job." And he said, "Thank you." In a way a toddler does. He honors his intention of helping, so I honor it as well. He was doing his very best. His heart was in it. He was supportive. He was willing. He showed up to the playground. So of course the slide is clean, so now he has to go test it out. So as he's running to go get on the slide, he notices all the kids, some middle schoolers standing at the bus stop, and they're waiting as the bus is pulling up. And I tell him that they're getting on the bus is taking them to school. And he says they're going to school today. I say, "Yeah, today's Friday. They're going to school." He says, "I'm going to school on Tuesday." And I say, "You are? Good for you." He's not going to school on Tuesday, but he's decided that he's going to school on Tuesday. Something is going to happen school related for him on Tuesday. I trust that he's going to manifest that into his existence, into his realm, because he loves to learn. So he's playing on the slide, and as he's playing on the slide and running, he notices drops of water hanging, dangling, and he touches it, and the water drops and it pops, as he says. The water popped, and he says, "It's so beautiful." And he goes down the slide. I say, "Yeah, it is beautiful. It's water." He goes down the slide, and then he noticed there's little pools of water on some of the toys. And he looks over at me because he wants permission to touch the water. Touch the water. You touch the water, you're going to get wet. You can touch the water. There's a bee here. Something's. I'm not a flower, but I appreciate the compliment. It's walking with me. I can hear you. Where are you? So, it's a little distracted. You're distracting me, bee. I'm trying to make a video. Come on. Bees. They love me. What can I say? So he wants to touch the water. If you touch the water, you're going to get wet. He says, okay. He slaps the water and he says, oh, as the water splashes. It's very much enjoyable for him. So he continued to do that for a while. And as he was doing that, kids, other toddlers his age, came up and joined on the playground. And he would greet them, and they just stared at him like he was an alien. And the next kid would come, and he would greet them, and they just stared at him like he was an alien. And the next mother and son came, and he said, I like your backpack. And the kid just stared at him. And the mom said, oh, thank you. Hi, how are you? And he said, hi, how are you? And this continued on. They didn't give him the energy that he was giving to them, but he gave it because that's who he is. And he did not allow their energy, their response or lack of response to affect him. He still was smiling and playful and having a great time and willing and open for them to join him if they wanted to. And they didn't. And he continued to play and smile and have a great time. He was unaffected. He was in control of the energy around him. How often as adults we have allowed the energy, who we are, to be affected by the response that we receive or don't receive. What a beautiful lesson from such a little person. You show up as you. You be you. And you allow others to be how they are. So we continued on to play at the playground. And he said, do you want to play hide and seek at the playground? Sure. Let's play hide and seek at the playground. I was hesitant because I didn't want to close my eyes for too long. So I covered my eyes and I kind of kept a little eye on him to make sure he stayed within the playground area. And he hid, and he's not the best hider. He kind of hides in plain sight. His version of hiding is to crouch down next to things, not behind them. So I count to 10 and I tell him I'm coming to find him. And I know exactly where he is, but I have to pretend that I can't see him. And so I find him, and then it's his turn to count. And he notices that I'm kind of watching him, and he's like, I count, you hide. So I'm trying to find a balance between being completely present and totally playful with him, but keeping in mind that I'm responsible for him. I have to keep an eye on him. But I hide. He's 3. I don't have to hide much. I stand behind a pole. And it took him a minute or 2 to find me. And even though he saw me, he still came behind me to tell me that he found me, because he wanted it to be a surprise. There's probably people in your life that they are pretending right now that they don't see you. They pretending like they don't see you. You ain't hiding. You are not hiding. Yes, you're minding your business. Yes, you're focused on you. So you're hiding in plain sight. But they're working overtime, like I was with my nephew, trying to pretend that I don't see him. They're trying to pretend like they don't see you. They don't see the movement that you have. That they don't see what it is that you're bringing and putting out into the world. They see you. They see you. Just like I saw him, they see you. And just as I'm sharing that message, I'm looking through the woods and there's a beautiful deer standing. Deer are really good at hiding in plain sight. If you're not open, if your eyes are not really open and you're not aware of what's happening around you, then they're so easily to not be seen, even though they're right there. So many times I've seen people walk past a whole family of deer and not even notice that they were right there, just behind the tree lines. They never looked. But folks see you, and they're working overtime to pretend like they don't. They're playing toddler games. So we wrap up at the playground and we go to walk around and see if we could see flowers. And there's a train that passes and he watches the train. And he says, "It's a train. You see it?" "I see it. I see the train." It's time to focus on fully being present, to see the beauty in the things around you. He picked up a dead leaf, a fallen leaf that had turned brown and landed in the grass. And guess what he said? "It's so beautiful." It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Be present with what's happening around you. Take in the beauty of the simplicity that is around you. So, those are the lessons from my play date at the playground with BB. I hope that there was messages in there for you. Speaking of deer, there's a whole family of deer right alongside the trail. And one of them is transitioning into a buck. It's got its little furry antlers breaking through its head. Another sign that fall is approaching. The transition. The beautiful transition and growth that can happen even while things are falling away and we're letting go. I know that there's messages for you in this video, especially if you made it to the end of this video. Good on you. Good for you. I prayed that this video and these messages and other videos that I've made will reach those who it will benefit the most. I am so grateful that you have joined me on this journey. There is a beautiful hawk in the tree. Whoa. Low in the tree, and it just flew across the path. I don't know if the camera caught it. I might have been a little slow with it. Wow. Spirit moves. The ancestors are here. They're watching. They're guiding. They're protecting. So I'm trusting that these messages will find the people that it will uplift and align with and benefit the most. Thank you for your time and your energy. Please like, comment if this message resonates with you. Share something uplifting or encouraging for other folks who may find these videos. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you for your subscription. These videos help me as well. So it is a collective journey that we are on together. And I'm so grateful to be here with you at this time in this life, because it is so on purpose. It is so on purpose. Take care.